We've already seen some surprise decisions from Brian Lara in this test match. Look who's in at number 4 for the West Indies, Ridley Jacobs. Promoted up above Lara and Chanderpaul and Smith. He's got that away easily enough. Full pitch from Jones. Jacobs off the mark. 50's up for the West Indies in the 17th over.
He's gone, giving him leg before, coming too far across his stumps. Sarwan, it's not the first time we've seen that happen to him. And once again, he comes right across his stumps and his leg before wicket. The West Indies lose their 3rd wicket to 56 in the first over after the break. It's the vice-captain who's gone.
Well, we'll have a long look at this. He took an eternity to give the decision, Billy Bowden. The ball pitches, stays low, jags back. Now, is that hitting middle and leg? He's on the line, he's on the crease, he's not played forward. Hawkeye's view would say leg stump. He took a long time over that, did Billy Bowden. Weighed up all the options. Gosh, that's close. It's only just clipping leg stump. He'll be disappointed. Sarwan, 13, out leg before. West Indies, 56 for 3.
No Brian Lara yet. Shivran Chanderpaul had a very difficult series so far. Now comes in with the West Indies having lost a wicket in the first over after lunch. Spanked away, typical Ridley Jacobs shot. Saw a lot of those in his 40 in the first innings. Short and wide and 4.
Yeah, it's a scything shot.
Lofted, but there's no extra cover, so it will go all the way.
They end up hitting that, I think, with one hand. And Jacobs will have a go if it's out there. He likes a bit of width. I think the seeing's as good that end.
That's a good shot. Looking for the drive, but that was too full. That wasn't a long half volley, it was a full half volley. 86 for 3. That will go all the way. Just a fraction short. He loves the cut shot, Ridley Jacobs.
Fine shot. Harrison not up to full pace yet, but nonetheless, Ridley Jacobs into position very quickly. He's on to 30 now.
Does seem to misbehave more when the ball is hard. 41st over of the innings. That's well played, beautifully timed. That's racing away for 4 runs.
Well, this is a super shot. I just mentioned earlier that he's into position quickly. You can tell that he's growing in confidence, very hesitant at the start of his innings, at the start of the series. But his bat is high. I think that's the key to this shot. He's got a high back lift. He times the pants off this. Just clips it away back with a square. Well, Simon Jones has taken those 3 wickets and bowled admirably, bowled beautifully. But there has been plenty of reaction from you by email about his behaviour when Sarwan was dismissed.
Bounces safely and will run away to the boundary. Hard luck on Hoggard, a bit of good fortune for Jacobs. He's on to 49.
Anxious moments for Ridley Jacobs. Certainly didn't want this to go over cover point.
.50 for Ridley Jacobs, and it's another boundary into the bargain. He signals to his dressing room. His fellow players are on their feet. What a valuable innings this has been for the West Indies. Backs against the wall, the first innings deficit of 111. Jacobs has now taken them 22 in front.
Captain will be delighted. Promoted Ridley Jacobs in the order.
That's away fine. Holgard has given up the chase. He might have got there had he sprinted all the way. Few problems here for England. This partnership moves on to 84, and that's Ridley Jacobs' 9th boundary. Well, there may be 4 men saving the single on the offside, but none of them could stop that boundary. Jacobs' boundary count into double figures. He's 62 not out.
Gone through before. Another fine shot by Jacobs. Ridley Jacobs here confirming his captain's confidence in him. In the air, and someone will catch it. Jones gets his 4th wicket, putting a lot into it, surprising Jacobs with his bounce. And finally, a very fighting innings from Ridley Jacobs is ended with an aggressive piece of bowling by Simon Jones. He goes for 70, 158 for 4.
Let's have a look at this again. Banged in. Lots of effort going into this. It's got a lot bigger than Ridley Jacobs expected. Loops up in the air. This time it does carry. And Andrew Flintoff is not going to drop that. Makes no mistake. Straightforward, simple chance. Well taken, well bowled. Simon Jones gets his 4th wicket. He's got all 4 that have fallen. Ridley Jacobs played very well for his 70. It's 158 for 4.